Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KPW War Zone. It is I, Tapey Styles, calling the action right down the middle, flying solo as always. And we're already starting things off hot with a KPW Twitch Championship Contenders match, as the director, Steven Gielberg, makes his way down the aisle to confront the 6'8", 300-pound Bob. We're packed. We're in front of a sold-out Kumite Forum here, with 20 days left until we go to the Kumite Palace for Collision Course, our next monthly special event, where one of these two men will be meeting the KPW Twitch champion K-Dog in the center of the ring at Collision Course for the KPW Twitch Championship. Bob emerging victorious over Oliver English last week in singles competition. A man that emerged victorious against Tape and Nick Flawless at Madhouse, but also a man that has found no luck in the Golden Gauntlet, going 0-3. This is his last avenue to strike gold. He's gonna have to do it against the director, the former KPW Hardcore champion, Steven Gielberg, as this match is well underway. Facelock tie up forearm to the back of Steven Gielberg, as we engage into a night of hard-hitting action. Later on tonight in our main event, we'll be seeing this return to singles action from Solo, the Scrapyard Saint, a man that we haven't seen in singles action for over 3.5 months, as he goes one-on-one against Ricky Rhombus. Also in action, we'll be seeing Nick Flawless, a man that's been effervescently attached the name of men like Bob in the course of the previous month. Steven Gielberg targeting the eyes of Bob. Steven Gielberg ducking the hook kick attempt. Nick Flawless will be going one-on-one against Bam Dardino later on tonight. In tag team action, we'll be seeing Coney Island Express go one-on-one against High Velocity. And speaking of High Velocity, look at the speed that Steven Gielberg dropped Bob with that brain buster. Running big boot from Bob. APW's resident misfit, Bob. Gonna find a place here. We're gonna plant his feet into the soil of this company. Big spear from Gielberg. Now Steven Gielberg going for a figure 4 leg lock, the very move that he used to defeat Crisp Billy all the way back at Summer Spark to win the Hardcore Championship. If he can defeat Bob here tonight, he'll be one step closer to obtaining another championship here in KPW. Bob singling out that knee brace on Steven Gielberg. Director using his athleticism to stay one step ahead of Bob. Shifting his body weight into the sternum of Bob, trying to crush the air out of him. Later on tonight, we'll also be hearing from the KPW World Heavyweight Champion Jedi in his first appearance since winning the belt all the way back at Madhouse just last Sunday night, last week. from Bob. Scoop slam, only needing one arm to pick up the big man and scoop him down. Joberg looking to go for another brain buster there. Bob was able to reverse it into a suplex. These two men are at a stalemate. Steven Joberg deflecting the headbutt attempt. Bob was looking for a spear into the corner there. Steven Joberg floating over. But Bob was able to catch right back up to him and clothesline him down with authority. A second nasty clothesline. Boot from Bob to Steven Joberg. Steven Joberg's gonna give it everything that he's got. The KPW Twitch division is quite possibly one of the hungriest divisions across all of KPW. A division where every man is looking for a fight. So many viable challengers to the KPW Twitch champion K-Dog, a man that is undefeated in singles competition, 5-0. He would still be undefeated overall if it wasn't for the work of the First Nation, Slarty and Shuko, securing a pinfall over K-Dog last week in tag team action against him and a man that we'll be seeing in the main event later tonight, Solo. Action spilling to the outside. A spear on the floor. You could tell how badly both of these men want this championship opportunity. This hotly contested championship contenders match. Coming up next, we'll be hearing from the KPW World Heavyweight Champion Jedi to collect his thoughts to know what the future of KPW holds under the reign of the Viceroy. Snap powerbomb from Bob. He's dragging Steven Joberg to the center of the ring, looking to put this away here. And he gets the decisive victory here tonight. Bob using his size and strength to put away the director, Steven Joberg, with all the tools in Bob's repertoire, with how dangerous some of these slams could be. You never know which one's gonna be the one that will put another man away. We know he's got that sidewalk slam. We know that he has that patented choke slam, which he calls the last caress. But tonight's fate for Steven Joberg was a brutal, absolutely vicious snap power bomb. Bob taking his sweet time. He knows he knocked him. He knows he knocked the man out. Dragging him towards the center of the ring. No rope breaks needed. As the misfit, Bob picks up a crucial victory here tonight as he advances to collision course with a KPW Twitch Championship match awaiting him on the 24th against K-Dog. Congratulations to the misfit.
I'm not even gonna pretend to be excited about this one. Ladies and gentlemen, the KPW World Heavyweight Champion, Jedi.
See that Roger still has his reservations about this man. The man that runs it all. The Viceroy Jedi. Marching his way down to ringside. Found one hell of a suit for the occasion.
I'm glad you brought your own microphone, because I'm only contractually obligated to ask some questions on behalf of the Kumite faithful tonight.
You may be contractually obligated to ask these stupid questions, but you talk to the champ like that again and I'll be morally obligated to stick my foot up your ass. And believe me, it'll be worse than last time, Roger.
Anyways, your rise to the top has been chaotic, destructive, and extremely swift. While you did defeat the 7'4", 525-pound Chris Billy at Madhouse to win that championship, many opine their thoughts and opinions on another topic regarding that historic night. Many astute observers have noted that Ding, the only man that defeated you in KPW, never made it to what was supposed to be a triple threat match for the championship. And well, let's just roll the tape and catch everybody up to speed. Maybe you can explain this to all of us in real time.
I've said this 1,000 times already. This wasn't me. Glad you left out the part where I arrived to the arena right after the tow truck left. I'm glad that Ding got hauled off to the bed of the ocean and I had everything to gain from this. But let me make one thing clear in case my actions didn't already do that for the past several months. If I want to take you out of action, I'd do it myself. I'm here to run it all and only one man can stand on top. And that man is me, your bish.
Hold on just a minute, Jedi. Are you telling us that you had nothing to do with that tow truck hit? Everything certainly worked out in your favor that night, but if you swear that you had nothing to do with this, I'm just going to have to take you on your word as the investigation continues.
I don't think you have a choice not to believe me, Roger. Now what's your next question?
Pressing forward with your championship reign, let's talk Collision Course. I'm sure that you've kept a keen eye on the Golden Gauntlet shows the past several Thursdays. The dust is beginning to settle and men like Ricky Rhombus, David Rush, Sigma Shuko, and Tape are looking like the favorites to get the first crack at you and your KPW World Heavyweight Championship at Collision Course on the 24th. Is there anything you have to say to and about these challengers?
Let me educate y'all with some quick history. I've crossed paths with men like David Rush and Tape elsewhere. I thought they were bitches back then, and they're gonna be reminded of that if they even make it far enough to get the world title shot on the 24th. David Rush is never going to get out of the shadow of Hollywood Hannon. He could get the shot of his career, but history will always see him as the second Boise boy. Tape is never gonna keep his priorities straight because the last person that could ever believe in him is Tape himself. Crawl back to Bob, 'cause that'll fix all your problems, am I right? And then there's Shuko and Rhombus. Why isn't anybody pointing the finger at Shuko for taking out Ding? He's already interfered in 2 world title bouts, and he'd knock that totem pole off balance just to be the only guy left to get the title shot. He's got technical wizardry written all over him, but those plans are gonna go out the window when he gets his shit rocked in after the opening bell. And Ricky Rhombus. I got my eyes on you especially. Undefeated in the B block. Young, cunning, cocky, and motivated. You remind me of a younger version of myself. Maybe not 1-to-1 because I wouldn't be found dead wearing half the crap that you do. But you got one hell of a career ahead of you. I'd hate to be the man that cuts it short, but if you make it to Collision Course you better start counting your days. I run this all now. I'm the KPW World Heavyweight Champion, and I'm here to stay. I've given you notice, and in 3 weeks' time, I'm going to take your career away from you. Viceroy, out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the KPW World Heavyweight Champion, the Viceroy, and a man that's gonna get fined into oblivion by the board if he lays another finger on me. Jedi.
There we have it. Strong words from the Viceroy. Outlining his thoughts, outlining and trying to clear his name from Madhouse. Many observers, many critics, fans alike have been wondering if Jedi was connected to Ding's plunge into the ocean. A man that we haven't heard from or heard of since that attack. And Jedi's made one hell of a point there. Every time that we've seen him lay out some kind of assault here in KPW, he never needed a second man to get the job done. He's not afraid of getting his hands dirty. And he doesn't seem like he wants to take credit for that attack either. As we get into some tag team action here tonight. High Velocity versus the Coney Island Express. Both of these young teams looking for that perfect opening, looking for that perfect opportunity to climb up that ladder and establish themselves at the mountaintop. Frank Lizzo immediately tagging in. He wants all the smoke. Frank Lizzo, Ozone meeting in the center of the ring. High Velocity in their black and white apparel. Coney Island Express repping the black and yellow. These two teams are so full of energy, so full of hyperness. They have so much drive, so much heart, so much soul, and so much energy to give to KPW. Tag team division has really been taking shape. The landscape of it has significantly changed ever since Slarty and Shuko entered the fray. Jedi made one hell of a point there regarding the tow truck hit. The hit that took out the Dinger, the former KPW World Heavyweight Champion, the icon, the man they call Ding. Where we have received no updates about the current condition of the Dinger. It seems like he's almost completely vanished off the face of the earth after that attack. We know that he's still alive and well. We have yet to find out what kind of condition he's in, what kind of shape he's in after that attack. The Jedi made one hell of a point. Sigma Shuko is a man that has issues with Ding. Shuko and Jedi share a mutual disrespect of the Dinger. Guillotine dropped from Ozone to Hugo Johnson there. Swinging neckbreaker from Atmosphere. velocity. These high flyers, they're just so fun to watch inside the ring. They know exactly how to light up that crowd each and every night in the Kumite Forum. On the Island Express, trying to take it a step back, trying to take it back to a little bit more fundamental. We'll take it a little old school per se. Hip toss from Glizzo. Atmosphere wrenching the arm and then driving an elbow into the socket. Irish whip sending Atmosphere through the middle ropes. Atmosphere and Hugo duking it out. Frank Glizzo and Ozone on the other side of the ring. And to circle back to what Jedi was saying just a few minutes ago, he's kept a very keen and close eye on the Golden Gauntlet. You can say what you want about the man, but the man certainly does his research here about who he's got picked out for targeting. And he has his eyes set on the man that has gone 4-0 in the B block. Tiger Bomb from Frank Glizzo getting a 1 count. Jedi picking out Ricky Rhombus, a man that's undefeated in the B block, a man that is guaranteed to go to the Golden Gauntlet block finals. He's also more than prepared to take on men like David Rush and Tape. And of course, Sigma Shuko if need be, but there's no guarantee that any of those 4 men could end up winning the whole damn thing. We still have another week of competition in the Golden Gauntlet. As in the A block, Sigma Shuko goes one-on-one against Pierre Cinema, almost reigniting the feud, that best of 3 that lasted throughout the summer. Also be seeing a fully loaded rematch between Tape and Oliver English in the A block. Tape and Shuko, of course, with the point advantage over both men, 6 points to 3. If Tape and Shuko could respectively win those matches, they'd be able to eliminate Slarty from World Heavyweight Championship contention. Slarty, of course, being a dark horse choice for the A block after finishing out with 6 points on the board. In the B block, you have Ricky Rhombus leading the charge with 12 points. David Rush behind with 6. Corey Sinclair and Popo with 3 points, and Bob eliminated already with 0. Slarty and Ricky Rhombus done with the Golden Gauntlet. They're done in the first phase. They just have, well, Ricky Rhombus will certainly survive to week 6. There's no guarantee for the one and only one half of the First Nation. A man that's been branching out with Shuko into the tag team division. Frank Glizzo, Atmosphere, duking out back suplex from Atmosphere to Frank Glizzo right in front of his tag team partner too. Now Atmosphere targeting the legs of Glizzo. Spinning wheel kick. Waistlock tie up. And Frank Glizzo rakes the back of Atmosphere. In the B block. This Thursday night in the Golden Gauntlet, week 5. The last week to compete and earn points in the gauntlet before we get to our finals on the 14th. We'll be seeing Popo go one-on-one against David Rush, and we'll be seeing Bob go one-on-one against Corey Sinclair. Bob, of course, a man that just picked up a crucial victory earlier tonight on Warzone against the director, Steven Gielberg, a KPW Twitch Championship Contenders match, where Bob will now be advancing to Collision Course regardless of his position and his standings in the Golden Gauntlet. He will not be getting a World Heavyweight title shot anytime soon, but he does have the chance to dethrone K-Dog in singles competition on the 24th. Frank Lizzo sizing him up, going for another Tiger Bomb. An Atmosphere just barely kicking out there. Atmosphere was looking for a small package there. And Glizzo just stomped him out of the pinfall attempt there. Back suplex from Ozone. Hugo Johnson evening the score there, canceling it out with a back suplex of his own. Hugo and Atmosphere, the two legal men in this bout. Tag made to Ozone. But Hugo's keeping up the fight against High Velocity, no matter which member's in the ring. As Ozone gets sent to the outside. Coney Island Express with some tandem offense, looking for a wishbone split there. This is what we're talking about when we bring up that fighting spirit that KPW Kumite Pro Wrestling just so heavily embodies. Which of these two teams wants to advance up the tag team division more than the other? Coney Island Express, Hugo Johnson, Frank Glizzo, or Atmosphere, Ozone, High Velocity? A rising young luchador tag team here in KPW. Big clothesline sending Atmosphere through the ropes. Hugo knocking Atmosphere down to the ground. Lizzo taking the opportunity to go low on Ozone and punch a hole through those layered tights. Schoolboy pinfall attempt. Ozone was just way too close to the ropes. The referee didn't even try and count that pin. Atmosphere tags in. He's all fired up. He's the fresh man of the two. Irish whip reversal. Head scissors takedown by Glizzo. Just trying to keep any beacon of support away from High Velocity. Roll up attempt. 2 count. Ozone managed to break up the pin there. We get into a battle of blows, a battle of strikes. Lizzo looking to steal one once again. And Ozone breaking up the pin for his tag team partner once again, keeping High Velocity alive in this bout. Might not be too long. A third Tiger Bomb. Ozone just right on top of things, barely even getting the time to exit back through the ropes once again. Frank Lizzo knocked to the outside. And now High Velocity taking it out on Hugo Johnson. Double suplex from High Velocity. Frank Lizzo taking the time to recuperate as Hugo Johnson just gets absolutely mugged in that ring. Tag made to Ozone. Spinning wheel kick from Atmosphere. Always suplex from Frank Lizzo. A little bit of miscommunication from Coney Island here as Ozone got whipped right into Frank Lizzo. Looked like Frank Lizzo was getting ready to pull the top rope down and send Ozone to the outside. Enziguri from Hugo. Sizing up Ozone, looking for the perfect opportunity to strike. His back elbow sending Ozone through the middle ropes. Ozone re-entering the ring. Irish whip. Another head scissors takedown from Hugo, showing that he can do a little bit of high flying action if he needs to. High Velocity, the crowd favorites here tonight. Fisherman Buster from Hugo. Looking to go for a roll-up pin. Frank Lizzo in position. Atmosphere breaking it up for the team. Atmosphere taking the fight to Glizzo now too. A face crusher. Big clothesline from Hugo. As Frank Lizzo enters the ring, sizing up Ozone. Action spilling outside the ring once again. Hugo Johnson knocked off the apron. Big tope suicida down to the floor. Back suplex. This is where the action could get real dangerous. Both of these teams have until 20 to get back into the ring. Ozone and Frank Lizzo need to get back into the ring to continue this bout. Frank Lizzo getting back in at 15. The Coney Island Express circling Ozone like a pair of sharks. Now Atmosphere's tagged in. These two teams, these four men have been beating the absolute hell out of one another. Tag made to Hugo. Big suplex of Atmosphere. with so much height on that suplex. I thought I saw Atmosphere's feet touching the clouds for a second. Only if Coney Island Express could pick up a victory here tonight, I'm sure they'd be feeling a bit over the moon about defeating these men. Swinging neck breaker from Atmosphere. Man, a man that branched out into singles competition just a few weeks ago on War Zone, going one-on-one against the Monarch Oliver English. Managing to go bell to bell with the inaugural KPW World Heavyweight Champion for nearly 15 minutes. Collar and elbow tie-up. Blocked off once again. Spinning wheel kick from Atmosphere. Back elbow from Hugo Johnson. Tag team matches set to go for a 40-minute time limit. Brainbuster. Tag made to Frank Glizzo of the Coney Island Express. Snap suplex by Atmosphere. Big drop kick from Frank. Big forearm strike from Atmosphere. He's getting a bit frustrated inside that ring. He's starting to get a bit more aggressive as this match continues. Pile driver from Hugo to Atmosphere there. Both men not legal. Snap power bomb. And Frank Glizzo almost getting the victory for his team there. With such velocity there, with such impact there, that snap sit out power bomb. And still to come later on tonight, Nick Flawless goes one-on-one against Bam Dardino. And in our main event, we'll be seeing the Scrapyard Saint Solo go one-on-one against Ricky Rhombus in our main event here tonight. Hugo dragging Atmosphere away from his partner. Looking to break things up, and he gets the win. He steals one for Coney Island. Atmosphere exhausted after 20 minutes of bell-to-bell action, just could not get to his tag team partner in time to break up the pin. And Frank Glizzo faking him out with that drop kick attempt. It caused that slight bit of hesitation. And hesitation like that allowed Hugo Johnson and Frank Glizzo to capitalize and pick up a victory here tonight. Congratulations to the Coney Island Express. Coming up next, singles action underway as Bam Dardino goes one-on-one against Greek Machismo, Nick Flawless. And some more exciting singles action. The blue chipper, Bam Dardino. Feeling as bold and brash as ever after that victory that he picked up over Pierre Cinema at Madhouse. just 8 nights ago, our previous monthly special event that you could catch on Kumite on demand. Putting his former friend away with such authority, such decisiveness. And out comes Nick Flawless, Greek Machismo, a man trying to reaffirm his status here in KPW. Looking for the perfect chance to strike. A man that successfully drove a wedge between Tape and Bob over the course of the past month. Fueling the flames of tag team and collusion rumors. Inside cradle from Nick Flawless there, schoolboy pin, excuse me. Snapmare from Bam Dardino. Nick Flawless looking for that one perfect chance, that one opportunity. Call himself a champion. Prove all the doubters wrong. Abdominal stretch from Nick Flawless. And nobody takes it more old school than Nick Flawless here. Greek Machismo, Mr. Pomp and Circumstance himself. Dardino blocking that low blow attempt from Nick Flawless. Irish whip reversal. Nick Flawless hangs onto the ropes, staying one step ahead of the blue chipper. Man, that's achieved a lot of success here in KPW, but it still has a lot to learn. Now Bam Dardino drop kicking Nick into the corner. Waistlock tie-up, schoolboy pinfall attempt. Referee calling the rope break. Snapmare from Nick Flawless, deflecting that spinning wheel kick attempt from the mat up. Scoop slam from Nick Flawless. Irish whip into the ropes. Bam Dardino with the hip toss. Another Irish whip from Bam Dardino. Drop down, power slam. Setting up Nick Flawless beautifully. He might be calling it here. It might be over before it even started. Bridging German suplex pin. Only getting a 2 count. Shoulder tackle into Nick Flawless. Dropping down the elbow. Nick Flawless is a bit fired up. Nobody can throw a meaner elbow than Nick Flawless, especially coming off that top rope. Running powerbomb. Rope break by the referee. And the referee's been on top of things here tonight. Maintaining the order across all of our matches here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you were just tuning in, we still have a main event to deliver to you, courtesy of Kumite Pro Wrestling, as Solo makes his return to singles action after 3.5 months, at least 3.5 months, against Ricky Rhombus. Highly contested matchup for our main event. Ricky Rhombus, a man steadily on the rise here in KPW, a man that many consider will get that championship opportunity at Collision Course. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And Bam Dardino putting away Nick Flawless in record time. Bam Dardino picking up a bit of a mean streak. Pierre Cinema really lit a fire underneath that man's ass. A man that initially had no control of his temperament, learning how to control and release that energy into the ring effectively. Ever since Madhouse, he's been putting people away left and right. Perhaps not Ricky Rhombus, however, the exception that seems to have proven the rule. As we get a look at that wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That sit-out slam. He picks up Nick Flawless high up into the air and slams him down towards the corner of the ring. One of the hardest parts of the ring. There's much less give to all those beams of support underneath the ring. I'll knock the breath out, knock the wind out of anybody. Congratulations to the blue chipper. Congratulations to the bold and brash Bam Dardino for picking up yet another singles victory here tonight. And what the hell is this? Tape is making an appearance here. Nick Flawless was taking the time to recompose himself, using the ropes to pull himself back up on his feet. And now Tape is picking a fight with him. We knew that this feud between Tape and Nick Flawless was far from over. Referees calling for assistance, ringing the bell to call for security. Call for anybody to break this fight up between these two. And Tape retrieving a hockey stick and smashing it over the head of Nick Flawless. He's out cold out there. Running kitchen sink from Tape to Nick Flawless. This is so unlike Tape to beat a man while he's already down, picking up the scraps from Bam Dardino. What the hell is this all about? Running clothesline, taking Nick back down to the mat. And Nick is just completely defenseless right now. He has no clue where he's at. His bell is absolutely rung after that bout. Abe looking to put the exclamation point on all of this. Armbar from Nick Flawless. He's doing whatever he can to fight back. It might just be muscle memory. Tape going low once again. And now he's connecting Nick Flawless with a prescription bottle. That patented Gonzo bomb from Tape. A move that's been banned in multiple countries. And he's just not giving up on this whatsoever. Nick Flawless is just trying to get out with his head held high. I don't think there's any chance that Nick Flawless could consider himself a winner after tonight. Abe going up top with a big moonsault. Nick Flawless is dazed. He's confused. He's just starting to realize who's standing across from him inside that ring. And referee's still frantically trying to get security down to ringside to try and break this up. Tornado backbreaker from Tape. He's going for that prescription bottle a second time. Be lucky to get up after one, but two, that's just too much for any man to handle. The spinal compression that that move creates. That is a life-altering move there. As Tape puts away Nick Flawless after being defeated by Bam Dardino.
Cut my music. Cut my music. I got some shit to get off of my chest.
The fans here in the Kumite Forum not taking kindly to Tape after that assault. What the hell is this all about, Tape? Give us some explanations. We need answers, damn it. The live crowd just letting Tape hear it. He's just swelling and soaking in those boos.
I'm conscious at my feet right now, Nick. Tomorrow morning, I want you to understand that you just made the biggest mistake of your life. You never should have butted your head into my business. I don't give a damn that Bob pinned me at Madhouse. I don't give a damn about what you people think. I came here to KPW to clean my slate and do things the right way. I came here to nurture this company and be the backbone this place and Twitch professional wrestling so desperately needed. And whether you're with me or against me, I'm going to fight fire with fire. I'm here because this is the best damn place in the world for wrestling. But lately you've been running your mouth about me, and it's time that you get put in check. I told you that I had nothing to do with Bob. It was the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But when you say something enough times in the mirror, you're bound to start believing in your own bullshit, Nick. I'm tired of fighting my own nature. I wanted to change so bad, but where is it getting me?
Where is it getting him?
Bob, I'll see you in the ring next week.
First and foremost, welcome back to KPW Solo. I know you got a match coming up soon against Ricky Rhombus, and I'm in a bit of a fighting mood lately. I haven't been the luckiest in the Golden Gauntlet, not like some people that you're fighting tonight. But I am a fighting champion, and I'm always looking for a good man to spar with inside the ring. So here's a proposal for you, my friend. The Heartthrob, the Scrapyard Saint. 1-on-1 in 2 weeks on War Zone for the KPW Hardcore Championship. May the best man win.
What a hell of a proposal here on Warzone here tonight, as we just got regained the feed in time to hear the KPW Hardcore Champion Popo issue the challenge out to Solo. 2 weeks time. KPW Hardcore Championship defense. As a welcome back gift from Popo and the rest of the KPW locker room to the Scrapyard Saint Solo. But first he has to plow through the shape of the future, the odds-on favorite to win the 2024 Golden Gauntlet, Ricky Rhombus. Solo makes his way down to ringside. What a shocking revelation from tape just a few short minutes ago before we lost the feed altogether. Tape did his absolute best to just refuse to work with Bob. He refuses to stand side by side with a man like that. But a man like Nick Flawless just pushed him to his limits. He just pushed beyond the boundaries. And he just outright told Nick Flawless, be careful for what you wish for because you just might get it. Next week, we'll be seeing Tape and Bob in tag team action for the first time ever in KPW. As they go one-on-one against the Coney Island Express. Excuse me, 2-on-2. Also confirmed for next week's edition of Warzone, K-Dog goes one-on-one against Corey Sinclair. We'll be seeing Pierre Dubonnet Cinema in action against the prize fighter Venom Artemis, a man that probably would be very pleased about the offer that Popo put forward. Back suplex to Ricky, from Ricky Rhombus down to Solo. Enziguri from Ricky Rhombus, who was maintaining control of this bout early on. Single leg takedown from Ricky. A man that's been putting in the minutes in the Golden Gauntlet. He must be beaten, he must be tired, he must be exhausted, but he's still finding the energy to keep fighting because he knows what's at stake every Thursday night. A man that's got 12 points in the Golden Gauntlet. A man that's finally getting a break this week on Thursday. But a man that will certainly be in action next Thursday night as part of the Golden Gauntlet Finals. Back body drop from Solo to Ricky Rhombus. Ricky Rhombus has been picking up a considerable and sizable win streak ever since being announced for Golden Gauntlet contention. Week in and week out, putting in the work, putting down competitors like Corey Sinclair, David Rush, Bob, and the KPW Hardcore Champion, Popo. A man that just offered a championship opportunity to the Scrapyard Saint Solo. His first match back in KPW. Solo in a supine position. Shape up to the back of Solo. When Solo gets back up, he's not done fighting, folks. Irish whip into the ropes. Leapfrog from Ricky Rhombus. Side kick to the gut of Solo, bringing him back down to the mat. Big forearm strike from Solo. He's in there cornered. He's like a caged animal. Ricky Rhombus going for another shape up. Those repeated splashes are so dangerous. Solo getting the knees up. Oh, a man that's been certainly doing his homework in the 3.5 to 4 months that he's been gone. It's not the fact that one shape up could put a man away. It's the barrage of them. Ricky Rhombus is certainly a man that is determined to keep his opponents down no matter what it takes. He's got that killer instinct in him. It's that drive, it's that determination that allows him to get so far in round robin competition like the Golden Gauntlet. Double underhook suplex. Taking Solo down. Pinfall. And Solo kicks out. Oh, tripping up the good leg of Ricky Rhombus there. Knocking him off balance. It doesn't matter to Solo. Off balance, on balance, it don't matter to him. What matters to him is that he wants to succeed. He wants to get the victory here tonight. Inside cradle by Ricky Rhombus. And Ricky almost stealing the victory here. Overhead strike from Ricky. Excuse me, from Solo to Ricky Rhombus. The action's heating up inside the squared circle here tonight. Big chop from Solo. Scoop slam from Ricky Rhombus. Ricky looking to go up top for a third shape up. And he gets it. Bullseye. X marks the spot. Solo, he's giving it everything he's got. He's trying to do his damnedest to fight back. Ricky Rhombus catching the foot of Solo and transitioning into a DDT. Lateral press. Solo kicks out once again. The heart and soul of the scrapyard saint. Might be undergoing a little bit of ring rust here tonight. Solo, one of the cornerstones of the KPW locker room ever since the conception of this company. A man that's never been too far away from a championship opportunity. A crucial part of the Gold Rush tournament all the way back in April. A man that was consistently in the chase throughout the spring and summer. But this is Solo's chance to prove that he still has a place here in KPW, to prove that he still belongs at the very top of the totem pole. Hooking the leg, Ricky Rhombus. Solo kicks out. Ricky Rhombus. This might be the fiercest competition he's received ever since getting into the Golden Gauntlet. Those big heel kicks from Solo. Bringing Ricky Rhombus back into the squared circle, back in between the ropes. Looking for a scrap buster! Cover! And Ricky kicks out! Ricky Rhombus has been putting in the reps and it's been showing week in and week out. When we saw Ricky Rhombus make his debut all the way back at Lethal Lottery, we never would have imagined that he'd be able to go the distance in the ring like this. Ricky Rhombus has been improving at a rapid rate, at a rate that I've never seen before in the realm of Twitch professional wrestling. But he still has a lot to give to this business, to this industry. He still has a lot to learn inside the ropes. Irish whip it to the corner. It's Solo stomping a mud hole in, and it looks like he's going for a Bronco Buster. Solo signaling to the crowd, feeding off the energy of the Kumite Forum here tonight. Ricky Rhombus trying to cut off the circulation, cut off that momentum, that flow from Solo. Big forearm strike from Solo. Shoulder tackle sending Ricky through the middle ropes. Ricky Rhombus proving himself to be one of the rising workhorses here at KPW. A third scrap buster, that has to be it. Ball game. And Solo emerges victorious over Ricky Rhombus here tonight. The Viceroy, the KPW World Heavyweight Champion Jedi, has to be more than pleased about this kind of result. Solo more determined, more focused than ever, able to take down Ricky Rhombus in singles competition here tonight. Proving to the world that Ricky Rhombus is not indestructible. As we get another look at that scrap buster delivered with the exclamation point. Lateral press cover, shifting all of his body weight over the shoulders of Ricky Rhombus. Ricky was just lights out from here on out. And that is all the time we have left here for Kumite Pro Wrestling War Zone here tonight. I have been Tapey Styles, the only man that can fly solo and call it right down the middle as always. We'll be seeing you this Thursday night for the Golden Gauntlet, as we still have one more week of action, as Popo will be going one-on-one against David Rush, and Corey Sinclair goes one-on-one against Bob. For Popo and Corey, it is survival mode. They must win their bouts to advance to week 6 for a KPW World Heavyweight Championship opportunity. In Block A, however, is Tate going one-on-one against Oliver English in a fully loaded rematch. In week 5 of the round robin tournament, Sigma Shuko sparks and reignites his feud with Pierre Cinema. Tate and Shuko must win in order to eliminate Slarty from World Championship contention. We will see you on Thursday night, 9/8 Central, and we advise you to drive home, stay safe, and take care. Good night, everybody.